What's going on, guys? This is Naga in Cambodia coming at you. Just gonna talk about a few topics. Mainly, I'm gonna talk about how I feel to be a black man at the top of your game. Physically, spiritually, living in the United States. I just finished watching a Floyd Mayweather interview he did. It had to be about 8, 9 years ago. It was with a radio host named Jude. You guys want to check this out on YouTube. It's called Floyd Mayweather Radio Interview. Some guy named Jude, Jude. And the thing that I started realizing, me as a black man, I'm bald, I'm in shape, I'm 40 years old. No, I'm not making the money Floyd Mayweather is. No, I'm not making six figures. But I'm at the top of my game. I'm at the top of my game physically. I'm at the top of my game spiritually. Women of all races adore me. I can go anywhere around this world and be looked up to as a black man everywhere I go except America. Hey, when I was in Cambodia, I was treated like a celebrity. Unfortunately, here in America, the black man, you got to make a lot of money to be looked up like a celebrity. But actually, the black man is treated like a celebrity all around the world outside the United States, whether he making six figures or more or not. But anyway, getting back to this radio interview with Floyd Mayweather, you know, what really intrigued me is how Floyd Mayweather immediately knew that the guy who was interviewing him wasn't black because he could smell the hate. He could sense. He has a high level of discernment, which comes. People with high IQ have very high discernment about people, places, and things. And see, when you have a high IQ, you can have a really bad temper because you have a lot of low IQ people that like to bring you down to their level, whether through fear or some kind of other manipulation. And then you have the black woman in America who's also trying to level with you and bring you down. You have a lot of things as a black man on top of his game when you're in America, a lot of entities that are cohesively working together to bring you down. Me as a black man, I can relate to it so much. Yet these same people in this country, they love watching the Michael Jordan, they love watching LeBron James, they love paying attention to everything the black man doing. They love listening to our music. Especially Hispanic guys. I see them bumping our music. We don't bump their music. They bump our music. But when you see these people see me in the store, they like to belittle you. See, how can you like the tree but hate the fruit? Or how can you? I would just say how can you like the fruit but you hate the roots? I think that's the more appropriate statement. You like the tree, you like the fruit that the tree bears, but you don't like the roots. You don't like that it's coming from a black man. You're jealous of the black man. So getting back to the radio interview, Mayweather immediately knew that the guy was some other race and was hating on him basically because he was black. So they tried to downplay it like Floyd, had a bad temper and he lost his cool. I mean, the man is 50 and old. What can you say? Everybody wants to say, oh, he was ducking this person, he was ducking that person, he was ducking this person. Floyd ain't ducked nobody. Floyd depended on his management team, which he has constantly stated throughout his career, did an excellent job at handling his career. He trusted and had faith in them. And just like Floyd is 50-0 in the ring, you can look at his management team. They also are 50-0. It's not just Floyd; it's a team. See, Floyd has always understood that it was a team game, even though it was him boxing in the ring. It still takes a team. That's why you hear or you see all these videos talking about, Mike Tyson, when Custom Auto died, and that's when Mike lost because it takes a team. It's not just a boxer in the ring. So, I just want to say, again, as a black man, I give you guys an example. Like I'm getting, as a high IQ individual, I get so tired of talking to people. They love to bring you down to their level. They instead of learning from you, they like to bring you down to their level where they at. And so when you're a high IQ individual, usually you end up lonely, but you're not really lonely because you just find other high IQ individuals to associate yourselves with. I believe high IQ individuals should only really communicate with other high IQ individuals, because if you try to communicate with other people who operating on a low IQ, they gonna hate on you every single time, and it's always gonna be a self-esteem issue where they feel like they not gonna be filling your shoes, and you gonna be feeling like you pulling their weight. And so, and that's a personal problem. You can't. It's nothing the black man can do about that. You know what I'm saying? And so, to those who listen to this message that are black men, I know y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you black, you could truly relate to what I'm saying. It's just people always trying to bring you down to their level, and you get so sick and tired of it, and then they try to make you out to be a circus clown. You know what I'm saying? They try to make you, oh, you got a bad temper, or you did, but you playing our music, you following everything I'm doing, you copying our style. It's nothing that I can do. I see you copying 2 weeks later. You bet you want to disrespect in person, but then you acting like me somewhere, outside somewhere around your homies. Like, I see all these people calling themselves nigga this, they be talking nigga this, nigga that, nigga. Why everybody calling themselves? It's like white people and Hispanic using nigga more than black people are now. What's up with that? You see, everything we do. Then, of course, I got the Hispanic guys hating on me because they women are attracted to me. I catch so much hate being a black man in the United States. What I'm talking about is real. If any of you guys on my level, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It never stops. Even when you try to be humble, you try to say, hey, guys, we're all the same. We're all human beings. No, no, no. That don't work. So you know what? You say, well, you know what? I'm just going to be a savage then. Go look into this David Goggins guy. He talks about forget about humans, just be a savage, because it don't matter what you do with these humans, they always gonna try to bring you down to the level. I give you guys another example. Like, other day, right? Typical. I walk up to a Hispanic guy. Hey, how you doing, man? And what's up? First thing he go into is some fear stuff. Hey, be safe out there, bro. Be safe. Man, wait, I'm 40 years old, man. I'm from the west side of Chicago. Shut the hell up. You go be safe. What you tell me? Don't tell me to be safe. You don't even know me. You don't tell me. And somebody can say, "Oh man, you got a bad temper." The dude was just tell. Well, how come everybody keeps saying that to me? How come everybody keeps saying, "Be safe, be careful"? Why are you throwing your fear, projecting what you're doing? You projecting your fear out to me. Keep your fear to yourself. If you got fear issues in your life, keep that to yourself. Don't project your fear. I don't walk around scared. I don't walk around scared in life. Whatever happens, happens. We all die anyway. You can get hit by a car tomorrow. Anything can happen to you in this life. I ain't gonna sit there and talk to somebody. Be careful. Like, you sound like my mother. Shut up. You see what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff that the black man goes through. You can't just communicate with people. This is how deep it is. And so, just getting back to Floyd Mayweather, you know, uh, no riding intended. I admire people like that because I know what it is to be a black man. You physically, you look good, you young, everybody looking at you, you know what I'm saying, and secretly hating on you at the same time. It's very frustrating, you see. But it mainly happens in America. Again, when I was in Cambodia, I did not experience this kind of hate. I did not experience, it was only in America where you got all these people climbing on top of each other.